And today there was certainly a light at the end of the tunnel. Let's now talk to the General Manager of SABC Sports, Mr. Gary Rathbone, about these developments regarding that CAF Champions League final. Good evening, Gary, and welcome to Sports on the Full View.
Good evening, great to be here.
Now, Gary, tell us first of all what happened between this morning when an announcement was made that the SABC would not be able to broadcast the CAF Champions League final, and this afternoon, obviously, when the good news came through that you will be broadcasting this final.
Well, I think what happened is that common sense finally prevailed. I think that's the most important thing to notice, because everybody realized that everybody needs to work together to make sure that all South Africans can access what is a really important game of football for not just the millions of Kaizer Chiefs fans out there, but for, all South African football fans who want to see a South African team succeed at the highest level in African football. I think that so I know that the minister got involved directly to further, and she had been involved, and the sports minister involved during the week, trying to get the pay TV broadcaster to actually, consider an option with us. But they hadn't really. They said that they weren't prepared to. So finally, I think since common sense prevailed, everybody decided to give it another go today, and here we are.
And I mean, Gary, thank goodness that common sense came through, because that announcement had already come through to say this will not be broadcast, but still a lot of work was being done in the background to try and ensure that football lovers can actually watch this final.
Well, in many ways, I think that's what we felt, that we'd exhausted tried every angle possible up to that point by that Thursday evening and gotten nowhere. And I think that, our thinking was that we need to actually make it clear to the nation where we are with this and where the issue lies. Put everything out on the table and let South African people understand the situation and realize that, it's not as though it's not the SABC being slack. It's not the SABC not being prepared to pay, because we're paying the full amount that was requested by CAF, which we are paying to DSTV for these rights because they have them now. We are, we're doing everything that we can, and it's not our fault. We were just negotiating with CAF for weeks before this game actually, everything suddenly ended when DSTV came to the party and put a huge amount of money on the table. So, and we needed to bring this to South Africans to say this is the situation and understand it, and we really are fighting for you. And I think that that's why we made that announcement this morning, and to make people aware, because this morning that's how we felt. But as I said, I'm glad that common sense has prevailed and people have now got back around the table and made something happen.
It is quite unfortunate when you are having good faith negotiations and actually aren't made aware of all the other things that are happening around you. But moving on from that now, Gary, where will the final be broadcast? How can football lovers around the country get a glimpse of this moment in history for Kaizer Chiefs and South African football?
It will be a broadcast live on SABC 1. That's on the analog services. Unfortunately, DSTV still will not allow us to carry it on the channel, the SABC Sports channel. So we're only allowed to broadcast it on the SABC 1 on the terrestrial services. But it will be on SABC 1. So from tomorrow night, the broadcast will start at 8 p.m. in the evening with the build-up to the game, and then 9 p.m. it will be the kickoff.
Okay, perfect. Sounds great. Now, you've also raised some concerns about pay TV channel SuperSport acquiring free-to-air rights. Now, surely this is somewhat of a stumbling block for the SABC as well.
Well, exactly. This is why we keep on raising this issue with the cast and asking them to regulate on this, because it's just absurd. This is not going to change. Unless they change it, this kind of thing is going to happen all the time. It's going to consistently happen. And, so it needs to be regulated to say that pay TV broadcasters cannot acquire free-to-air rights, nor should all radio rights or anything like that. These rights, everybody should have exclusivity. Exclusivity is fine, but only within their own spaces, as it were. And this is what we need to change, because as far as the ICASA regulated, and I've seen the ICASA statement that was issued today, as far as the ICASA statement goes, is that if we were going by that, tomorrow night, South Africans would not be watching this game on this game is going to be watched on SABC 1 and available to all South Africans, not because the ICASA regulations have enabled it. It is because the minister and people at our board and our exco and our CEO and COO have got down to really make a fight of it to get these rights for us. Not because of what the CASA regulations have enabled. So until there's a change to these regulations that enable this is going to be a danger that we're going to have to face on an ongoing basis.
Gary, thank you so much for making the time to talk to us tonight, and we look forward to that final being broadcast on SABC1 tomorrow evening. Have yourself a good night.
Looking forward to it too. Thank you.